Hello YouTube, You're the Dragon here, and this weekend I'll be embarking on a 3-night, 4-day trip taking the Silver Moccasin Trail. It is a 53-mile through hike in the Angeles National Forest. And so while I have my gear all set out, I figured I'd just do a quick once over of what I'll be taking with me on the trip. So with that in mind, here we go. So I'll be starting with my pack. I'm going to be carrying the GoLite JM50. Used it a couple times so far and been really happy with it. It's very comfortable, works very well. Then moving on to sleeping, I've got my Enlightened Equipment 20 degrees down sleeping quilt. It's extremely comfortable, very versatile, becomes quickly one of my favorite pieces of gear. In here I also have a Bora side zip bivvy to give me a little bit of bug protection, a little splash protection if there's any rain. And currently I have a 7-ounce down pillow, although I'll probably be upgrading that today to a lighter self-inflating pillow from XPED, the ultralight pillow. Sleeping pad, I have the Therm-a-Rest NeoAir mattress. I spent a little extra money and it's a little heavier than some of the other alternatives, but comfort is a big portion. I need to sleep well so I can hike very far and get everything I need done. So got the Therm-a-Rest NeoAir. And then as far as covering if needed, I have the Etowah Gear 8x10 sil nylon tarp. Lightweight, versatile, gives options. We'll most likely be using it to cover me and my brother who will be going with me on this trip. Hopefully we'll be cowboy camping just under the stars, but if weather does go off, then we'll break this out. Got the Leki Khumbu, or however it's said, trekking poles. A little heavy, but they've been bulletproof. They've taken me everywhere I need to go, helped me get up the hills, so I've really liked them. At some point in time I might get a fixed set of hiking poles just to cut a little bit of weight, but for now these have been more than adequate. Also, I do like the fact that since they are extendable, I can use them more versatile. If I do set up my tarp, I can raise and lower it and kind of pitch it in various configurations. Moving on towards clothing, just have a basic outdoor research cap. Has the little neck shade in case it's real hot or sunny. I can kind of give myself a little extra protection. I've got the Icebreaker Anatomica short sleeve crew. It's a merino wool shirt. It's comfortable, short sleeve because it's supposed to be relatively hot out there, but it still gives me the feeling of wool, and I really do like merino wool. It doesn't hold the funk and it's really comfortable to wear. I also have the REI Endeavor hiking shirt. It's about a little over 8 ounces, blocks the sun, long sleeve, so I can kind of roll it down if I get into any areas that need a little more protection. There's some poodle dog bush on the trail, which is toxic, kind of like poison oak and poison ivy, so that'll give you a little protection and give you a little sun protection. Got a few pairs of Injinji toe socks. I actually have 4 pairs, which might be more than necessary, but I'm kind of being a little overly cautious since I haven't seen how well they handle. I'm going to see if I can wash them, and it might be overkill, so I might leave a pair behind just in case, but for now I have 4 pairs of Injinji socks. Basic nylon webbing belt, tiny little cloth, wipe sweat off me during the day when it gets hot. I have a set of Smart Wool 150 weight long john bottoms, lightweight, comfortable, most likely using them for sleeping at night in case it also gets chilly. I have the GoLite, I believe it's called the Yunnan hiking pant, 85 polyester and then 15% lycra, I believe. Really comfortable. With standard just regular nylon hiking pants, they tend to build up friction on my knees and cause a little discomfort over time, so I do like the stretch of these. Have Go Fit fingerless workout gloves. Use them when I'm using my trekking poles, give me a little extra cushion. Just works for me. Manzella warmer weight fleece gloves in case it gets chilly at night, give me a little protection. Smart Wool beanie, comfortable, lightweight, goes over my ears, and it can actually go over my eyes, so I can kind of sleep during the later hours if I do end up doing a little bit better and want to sleep late. A little third market buff style tube bandana, comfortable, can use it as a neck gaiter, can use it as a bandana, multi-use, a lot of people use them. Somewhat of a luxury item, I got my Bark River Ultralight Bushcrafter. I do own lighter knives, but this thing is done so well that I accept the weight and just take it anyways, because it's such a good knife. I mean, if you ever have an opportunity, Barkers are a little bit costly, but they are excellent, excellent knives. I mean, the blade profile and the toughness of it is just more than adequate. Vibram 5-finger Trek Sports. A lot of people wear more thicker hiking shoes or like sport shoes. I've been wearing 5-fingers every day for like the past 2.5, 3 years. So for me, they're really lightweight. They're only 12.5 ounces for the pair, but they've worked really well. I've used them on most of my hikes, so this will be my first time using them on a more extended hike, but I definitely do like them for most other issues. Knee brace, in case my knee does start to hurt, just to kind of give me a little extra protection. This is the Marmont Trailwind hoodie, lightweight, windbreaker. Windbreakers are an excellent piece of kit, especially in the Southwest. They offer, I mean, they create a microclimate and could get windy on some of the summits that we're going to be at. Patagonia Ultralight Down Jacket, provides warmth, can possibly be used as an extra pillow at night. Lightweight, 8 ounces, really good piece of equipment. Moving on towards my cook kit, I have a GSI tea kettle. Also have a heavier duty windscreen. I tend to rip the aluminum foil one, so I have a aluminum framed one. Inside here I also have my Fancy Feast cat can stove, 4 ounces of fuel, spoon, fork, both bamboo, and extra cup. I'll be using this Ziploc 16-ounce thing as my bowl. The lid allows me to kind of keep it hot so I can let my food kind of percolate after I heat up my water for rehydrating my meals. REI sit pad, luxury item. Comfortable, use it as a pillow sometimes at night, but some of the places are kind of rocky, so definitely a comfort item. Lighter, aqua mirror, water purification, chum sunglass case with my sunglasses inside, maps for the areas I'm going to be traveling, a compass with paste beads so I kind of keep track of where I'm going and orient myself, Sony IC recorder, use that to kind of do an audio journal. I've taken written journals and I've never used them, so an audio journal is something I actually use quite a bit and it's been quite handy for me. Petzl E-light for a headlamp, Phoenix E11 flashlight for just a little extra lighting if need be. Little mini first aid kit I kind of put together, has like signal mirror, ibuprofen, foot salve, and a couple other things, just basic first aid. And that's pretty much the bulk of it. Oh yeah, and my Casio Tough Solar triple sensor watch does altitude, compass, and weather. So on top of that, I'll be carrying about 3 liters of water with me, sometimes 4 liters of water. Have a Osprey out of frame, 3-liter bladder, and then I have a little platypus 1-liter bladder. Then I'll be carrying about 6 pounds of food with me. My food kit is not necessarily ideal. A lot of it's like tuna and stuff like that, but I went for low cost, high calories. And last but not least is kind of like an emergency item. Have my Yaesu ham radio. It's a handheld. This is in case we get any trouble on the trail. We can talk to the different repeaters in the area and get assistance. So yeah, there's just a really quick go through. Not much detail to it. If you guys have any questions or comments or want to know any more specifics, feel free to leave me a little message and I'll see what I can do. Thanks a lot.